In today's video, we're going to be working systems, and with those systems, we're going to be doing all sorts of word problems. We're going to have 4 examples today. The first one, Sarah took an advertising department for a company on a round trip to meet a potential client. Including Sarah, a total of 7 people took the trip. She was able to purchase coach tickets for $350 and first class tickets for $1,090. She used her total budget for airfare for the trip, which was $3,930. How much first class tickets did you buy? How many coach tickets did you buy? Okay, so my 2 categories, the 2 types of tickets you bought were first class and coach. I'm just going to label them as X and Y. The first piece of information they gave us was Sarah took 7 people on the trip, so I need 7 tickets. So X, the amount of first class, plus Y, the amount of coach, has to equal 7. Second was the money equation. So it cost me $350 per coach ticket, and I'm going to add to that $1,090 per first class ticket, and that should equal the amount of money I can pay. So again, when we do systems, there's 3 ways we can solve, and this one I'll probably use substitution. That seems to be the easiest. So I'm going to subtract y and get x equals 7 minus y. Plug that in for x into the other equation, and we'll get 350y plus 1,090 times 7 minus y equals 3,930. And we'll distribute, and 1,090 times 7 is 0, 63, 7. So I get 350y plus 7,630 minus 1,090y equals 3,930. We'll combine my like terms, and that's going to be what, 740, right? Yeah, negative 740. And we'll move this 7,630 over. That's going to go on the top, so I need some more room to look at. 7,630 minus 3,930. It's going to give me 6, 16, 7, 3,700. So I got negative 740y equals negative 3,700. Divide both sides by negative 740. And I gotta figure out how many times that happens. I think it's 5. 0, 20, 35, 37. Yep. So it'll be 5. So y equals 5. Now I've only solved for one of the variables, so I've got to plug it in. Solve for the other one. So x is going to equal 2. Now that's not what I'm going to write as my answer. My answer is going to say what she bought, how many first class tickets, which was represented by x for me. She bought 2 first class and 5 coach. The next one, building A is 150 feet shorter than building B. The total height of the 2 buildings is 1520. Find the height of each building. All right. First question, building A is 150 feet shorter than building B. So A, is it plus or minus 150 to equal B? Well, it is 150 feet shorter, so I need to give it 150 to make it equal to B. My second equation is just the heights of the building. Well, how do you find the heights of the building? You add the 2 buildings, so it's A plus B equals 1520. How am I going to solve this out? I'm probably going to use substitution, so I'm going to plug that in for B. I get A plus 150 equals 1520. Combine your like terms. You get 2A plus 150 equals 1520. subtract 150, and 2a equals 4, 12, 7, 3, 1, 3, 7, 0, 1, 3, 7, 0, divided by 2, divided by 2, is 6, which is 12, which is 17, which is 8, which is 16, which is 10, 5. So 685. So building A is 685 feet. I need to plug that in, find building B. We'll add 150 to that. So 685 plus 150 is 835. So A is equal to 685 feet. B is equal to 835 feet. And I know I've been subbing in. I try to sub in the easiest equation. You could have subbed this A back into this one. You just had to subtract, so it's a big deal. But it's probably a little more work. An average movie prices in the United States are in general lower than in other countries. It would cost $79.11 to buy 3 tickets in Japan plus 2 tickets to Switzerland. 3 tickets to Switzerland plus 2 tickets in Japan would cost $75.64. How much the average movie ticket costs in each of these countries? So, we got 2 equations. My 2 equations are: it cost me 3 tickets in Japan plus 2 tickets in Switzerland. That's to equal $79.11. 3 tickets in Switzerland plus 3 tickets in Switzerland plus 2 tickets in Japan equals $75.64. And I think the easiest probably way to go for this one is, this is going to be elimination. It's a little tougher. We'll multiply this one by, let's do 2, multiply this one by -3, so I get 6j plus 4s equals 78, 160 minus 2, 158, 22, and -6j minus 9s equals 75, 64 times -3, 12, 6, 12, 18, 19, 15, 16, 7, 14, 20, 226.12 is negative. Combine the equations, I get -5s equals minus 158, 22. It's going to be negative 2, 7, 8, 6, so 680.7, divided by -5, divided by -5, so 68.70 divided by 5 is 1, 18, 3, 15 is 30, 7 is 35, which is 20, which is 4. So it's 1374. Again, I've only solved for one. I've got to solve for both. So I need to take that and plug it in. I'll probably plug it into the top one. It seems just as easy as the bottom one. Put me out some space. It's going to be 3j plus 2 times 1374 equals 79.11. So 3j plus 28 would be 14, 6, 7, 2, 27. 48 equals 79.11. Subtract 27.48. Subtract 27.48. 3j equals 8, 10, 11, 3, 6, 1, 1, 6, 5, 1. All right, I'm going to divide by 3, divide by 3. 63 divided by 3 is 1. 21, which is 7. 6, which is 2, 1. Japan is 1721. Right. Our last question is, at a local fitness center, members pay a $6 membership fee and $4 for each aerobics class. Non-members pay $5 for each aerobics class. For what number of aerobics classes will the cost for members and non-members be the same? So our two variables are number of aerobics classes and cost, okay? So the cost for members is Y, so cost equals $6 membership fee, so that's a one-time cost, plus $4 times aerobics class, which I'm going to call X. For non-members, it's just $5 per class. So now we can use any of the methods we want to solve. I'm going to use substitution. Plug it in. I get 5x equals 6 plus 4x. Move the 4x over. I get x equals 6. So we'll take 6 classes for the cost to be the same. So my answer is 6 classes. If you wanted to solve for cost, you just plug that in and solve for y.